Hello, 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 welcome back to another trek through the dungeon. I'm going to be bringing you the continuing adventures of Shadowblade. Today, where last we left off, I was standing on the gates of Zot. I had cleared all the way down through the dungeon down to here, and I'm also seriously considering whether or not now is not the time to go back and restore abilities, since I have several potions thereof. But then I remembered, hey, wasn't there something else I was supposed to be doing? Oh yeah, I haven't beaten the vaults yet. And at this stage of the game, it's high time I do that, isn't it? So I'm going to go back and memorize some new spells and then take on the, take on Vaults 8, which I've been putting off and putting off and putting off, and, well, it's time to bite the bullet, I think. Looking at my spell list, things that I don't want or don't need, I don't use Recall enough to justify keeping it, and I don't use Control Undead enough to justify keeping it anymore. Quite frankly, these are not very useful spells overall. I have better options for those positions, and yeah, I should get rid of both. That will free up 7 spell levels, which will be enough for Controlled Blink. Which, unfortunately, is still a very high spell failure risk, so shit. What book is Control Undead in? Book of Unlife. Which has one spell I might end up switching to at some point in theory. Book of Control, which has no spell that I would accidentally switch to or get rid of. So we'll burn the Book of Control. No. Go Book of Unlife. I don't see myself becoming that much of a necromancer. Oh, shit. I'm not a minotaur. I can't afford to just ignore things. So going to the Book of Unlife to rip out a page and unmemorize. Actually, this is a stupid decision because how many Scrolls of Amnesia do I have? Yeah, that's what I thought. I have so many Scrolls of Amnesia as to make this a moot decision. Go to the Scrolls of Amnesia stack and start using them, because if you don't use them for this, you wouldn't really ever use them, right? Control Undead is out. And man, I have a lot of fire spells and not a lot of generic damage spells. It'd be nice to have some generic damage spells too. I could get rid of Flight, but I kind of like it, and it's still something you don't mean to get Abyss, but you get Abyss from time to time. Regeneration, I still use it a little, sort of. Control Teleport is much a must-have. Recall is definitely worth getting rid of. Okay, so Recall it is. I'll drop a huge stack of Remove Curse also. What do I have in terms of conjurations? I should have some really good ones. Book of Annihilation does have Orb of Destruction. Orb of Destruction is a nice, reliable, generic, untyped damage, and highly castable already. That's probably a good spell to pick up. Alternatives would include going to the Book of Clouds and picking up Poison Cloud, which I could use for the doorway. I guess that's what I should be asking myself, is what's my plan to get through the door? And since the answer is I don't have one, Poison Cloud is actually a really good idea. Book of Clouds, take me there. I'm not saying that I'm going to have to use this one, but it's certainly going to be a good option. And that should be highly castable as is, right? 12% fail is a lot, actually. What is my poison magic? 7.6. Air magic 6.8? Damn, okay, that's an impressive amount of fail. No matter. Find me your restore abilities, and we'll soon have that all fixed up. Quaff you. Much better. Spell hunger went down too. In fact, drop one of these. Alright, GV7. Head down to Vault 7. Pell missiles. Notice that I'm not actually even stabbing these guys. I'm just hitting them with my dagger. But because it's a pain branded dagger, they take significant damage from it. And because of my immense ability to avoid damage, I barely even get hit by them. Although that silver bolt did hurt a lot thanks to my mutations. 6. Definitely want to use Confuse on this guy, because, you know, otherwise he's going to be a pain to kill. 7. Oh, finish exploring the floor, for God's sake. Why is it unexplored? What do you mean I don't know Ensorcelled Hibernation? It's right here. That's better. Am I carrying a book? No, okay, good. Okay, that's this floor. Let's go and find a convenient door that doesn't pull too many creatures up with me and has a good blink spot to get out of trouble. This is my best bet. We're gonna go around the long way to try and get a stab off on this dragon. It worked. And confusing should work against him. It did. Oh, that was a Titan. No wonder he took so much damage. Okay, floor is cleared. Allies are adjacent. Now's the moment of truth. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe I want to be immune to poison before I go in. Definitely I want to be hasted. I can do all of this, actually. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to begin by self-hasting. Then we're going to quaff Potion of Resistance. And then we're going to go inside. They are all aware of me, alerted, but none of them are looking at me yet. I couldn't really hope for that much stab damage. What I could do is get off some poison clouds before I'm forced to move. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, that's about as much poison as I should hope for. Now the only question is, do I stay here or do I go? I vote for staying here. So I'm going to blink. Anywhere outside the circle is fine. And then we're just going to start moving. I am hasted and swifted. They cannot catch me. What I can... Why is this... Oh, that's repel missiles. Shit, it's on the wrong letter. Okay. Crystal ball. Don't fail me now, please. Good. What letter are you on? G? That's a terrible letter. ZI is what I normally use for, for my, thingamajigs. For my clouds. And obviously that's a terrible thing to be casting repel missiles when you mean to be casting poisonous clouds. I just thought it was miscasting because at 10% fail, that is not impossible. Alright, very soon these I'm going to start getting a lot of mana back because of Vehumet. Any second now. Oh, for the love of Pete, just die. How's that? Now I'm going to turn back and start raising corpses. Wow, that's a depressingly small number of corpses, all things considered. I just failed to channel back mana. So, and my haste just ran out, so I'm going to take up a position quietly. Magic map. That way my control teleports should be a lot more effective. Recognize that the doorway is going to be a serious fight when I'm ready to fight it. Crystal ball a couple times to get my mana back. Damage first, disable second. I don't know if I can get them all, but I'm going to try. Oh, nope, I got literally none of them. Okay, no problem, no problem. Drop a poisonous cloud, make sure it doesn't hit yourself. Drop another poisonous cloud, make sure it doesn't hit yourself. These asshole orcs can just run right through the gauntlet, that's fine with me. And you know what, we'll finish off with yet another poisonous cloud, make sure it doesn't hit yourself. Channel back mana via the ball, and then go back for the corpses. Oh shit, that wasn't a mephitic cloud, that was a poison cloud. Oh well. I will soon regenerate out of it. Thanks to my trollish leather. Okay, let's move in the direction of the front door again. Certainly there's going to be... In fact, repel missiles is not a bad idea to walk into this with. Oh, wow. So yeah, this is the direction they were all chasing me, and naturally the direction all their bodies are. Wield the dagger of fire for the purposes of fighting this dragon. Because it's a quick blade, so it'll do a little bit more damage than an ordinary dagger, and it's fire, so it will actually, the brand actually might make a difference, instead of the necro where it decidedly won't. Also, I don't think I'm using MR for anything against him, so it's not like that matters. Alright, now switch back to my dagger of morgue for the int boost. Definitely want this nice big armada on my side when I go into battle. Or at least to be freely roaming the floor. Okay, poison has been waited out, and... Alright, so, that was a very successful breach of the front door. Eating a couple chocos for health. How's that control blink, percentage looking right now? 14% fail is much more respectable. We're going to trickle into this and use spell casting to offset some of the spell hunger, as well as increase the spell training. Wait, where's the ogre corpse that I was just on? How about we raise that too? Okay. So now we've got 4 chambers. I could theoretically use scrying and walk around the border to figure out which is the rune chamber and then be done. But that implies that I don't want to clear all 4, which is not true. So let's just start with one of them at random. Repel missiles needs to be on, and fear the constrictor also is an important buff. We're definitely going to use the butterfly contingency here, because it's just the right square, the right space, at the very least to weaken it. I'm not saying that it's going to be the kill method, but it's great when he actually fails to kill a butterfly. Butterflies have very reasonable evade, so they're not actually trivial to kill. Okay, they are trivial to kill, but they're... You know, occasionally you can miss. That's... Gonna go ahead and crystal ball while he's delayed on the butterfly. Is the flame still up? Nope, the flame is down. Time to actually just switch over to bolts. Give it a step. Do another bolt. This way all the way down. Through my skeleton is fine. Boom, got them all. Repel missiles is still up, so we can charge you down. Boom, got you. And heal up mana. That was awesome. Stab. Takedown. I don't think I can get a stab off if I go all the way down staring at a mermaid. I don't know what's inside this chamber, but Ashen's Aria is not warning me of anyone in red. He should have, though, because that's an Ancient Lich. I'm going to attempt to charge down the Ancient Lich. Nope. Ancient Lich woke up. Time to be very careful. What is an Ancient Lich good against? What is he bad against? Resists everything, and including hostile enchantments, though he can be affected by them. It's not impossible. I did not, in the end, go with the Orb of Destruction, because I didn't have the spell levels for it. Killing him with fire will take a very long time. And the only loot in this chamber really worth risking anything for is the book. His ability to summon hostile tier 1 demons without my ability to mass abjure them is dangerous. So I'm just going to get out of here. Oh, level up. Awesome. This is a shapeshifter. That was unexpected. What's a good way to kill a fucking shadow dragon? How about we focus on the one that we can kill, and then we'll switch over to the one that we probably will have a hard time with. Thanks to my summons, it shouldn't be impossible to take you down either. Oh, for the love of Pete. Now he's on the fire, that's good, that's where I want him. And take down the old-fashioned way. Ooh, a vampiric dagger. That could make for some interesting sudden gains of tons of health when I stab things. I wonder if vampiricism takes into account the stab. I know I used to know this, but I don't remember anymore. There's a lot of simulacra down that road. Oh shit, rotting. Cure out of the rot. and take a step back. Let the summons do the work. Anytime he gets confused, I step back in. Wait, are these summoned? Oh, god damn. What has summoned so many? If I had control undead, I would use it right now. It'd be very effective against these guys. It's the Lich. It's the ancient Lich who has also doubtlessly summoned some stronger tier 1 demon to his cause, which I'm now being warned against. So I must be careful and go the other direction. This is, after all, not Zot, where I'm being funneled into 3 ancient liches and have to take them all on right now. And with, by the grace of God, come Zot, I should be able to deal with that even. I'll have more effective spells to deal with it. That hurt. Not as much as this will, though. You dead, son. Okay. Give me that curing, whatever, just to fix up my... Oh shit, I need to be at full health for that to count. To fix up my point of stat rot, health rot, whatever. And we're just gonna leave this whole chamber. With any luck, the Ancient Lich will not turn up behind me. If he does, I'll be ready for him. By ready, I mean ready to run away like a fucking terrified person. Oh wait, that's a human skeleton? No, wake up, man, wake up. Shit, why did you have to go back in there? Okay, well, I can't deny that I'm curious whether or not I can take him on, so let's find out. Let's begin by self-hasting. That's an obvious first move. In this hallway, an orb of death from him would be deadly, but now I can step away and dodge it. He's immune to poison, right? I mean, he's a lich. Yeah. Resists cold, and only somewhat resistant to elect and fire. So fire is going to be my best bet, and I happen to have fire spells, so that's good. Let's begin by bolts. Switch over to fireball. Bolt. No time to channel. Take a step back. Go with delayed fireball. That should hit him. He can't hit me through his summon, so I'll hit him, and there we go. That's a kill. That was a little bit more terrifying than it could have been, but a lot less terrifying than I thought it would be. I didn't realize that he would go down to conventional weaponry that well. Maybe when my conjurations of fire are a little bit more buffed, I will have an easier time of it. I'm just tapping them to get their attention. I want them to funnel out to me. They've already forgotten where I am. Wow. My stealth is too good. This one's a shapeshifter. He wasn't there before. So he must have been a shapeshifter. Come on. Why aren't you coming at me, bros? Okay, fine. You know what? You're not coming at me. I will go in on you. Confuse. Yeah, and you'll notice the shapeshifter is now a hippogriff. It's an easy takedown target if I can get to him, and I can. Okay, that's excellent. Buy a bread ration just so I can eat it real quick. I mean, I don't need it, but, you know. Tome of Destruction. I wonder if that has, like, associated hunger costs for evocations purposes, because if not, that would be a good evocationist's book. And drop the Book of Party Tricks. You'll notice I intentionally didn't memorize Apportation because I don't like it. I don't think it's a good spell. I don't think it's a bad spell. I'd rather have it than nothing, but I'd rather have the spell level, especially since I'm starved for that. Okay, one chamber complete. No rune as of yet, but that's okay. We're still looking. Plenty of places it could still be. We're going to bolt of fire to take this one down. And then when he's fleeing, we can try and get some fleeing stabs in. Nope. He got away. That's the wrong target, you idiot. And that's mana drain thanks to Crystal Ball fail, so we're just leaving altogether. Oh, you poor, poor centaur. You had the misfortune of spawning next to me. I face down Yaktuars without turning on repel missiles half the time. You honestly think I'm scared of you guys? Mana back from the ball. In we go. I'm just gonna fireball the hell out of these guys. Alright. Bolt of fire. Worked so effectively the first time. Channel that back with the ball. Yeah, I use a lot of crystal ball. And you'll notice my evocations isn't even, like, excellent or anything. It's just like a 20, which is good, but not excellent. How is that control blink doing? 10% fail. I'll take it. That's good enough for now. Turn off translocations. Conjurations of fire with spell casting to that get the hunger on level 6s down a little. Good. And the Dagger of Morgue still wielded. Excellent. Easily resists times 6. Fine. Here's a confused cloud. That should end your easy resistance, kabutcha. Okay. The moment they get confused, the stab is available. Okay, what hit me? Whatever it was near lethal, so we're getting out of here now. Getting the fuck out of Dodge. We are technically retreating into the unknown, but thanks to Ash and Zarya, I know which direction the enemies are, so I'm sort of safe. Now we're going to retreat towards where I know enemies are. Because not retreat, advance, because I know my health is reasonable. And Ash and Zarya warned me that these were meek and weak enemies, so... Okay, now that they're all killed, we can return to the actual fighting pit. Shit! What is with you and just not ever getting disabled? How dare you not be confused? Okay, Stone Giant is down. And raised as my own. Yaktuars. Man, I remember when I used to think Yaktuars were the scariest enemy in the game. Now I think they're scary, but by the time you reach them, you usually have some means of dealing with them. Bolt, 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 bolt. Channel mana, bolt. Channel mana. Staff of Energy? You don't say. A Staff of Energy reduces the hunger of the spells you cast. Using that in conjunction with Firestorm may end up being an appropriate strategy for my endgame. I'll have to remove my buckler, but that's not a huge deal. It isn't like the buckler is giving me a critical resist or something. Oh my lord, resist poison, damage plus 3, levitation. These are a good pair of gauntlets. It's a pity that as a Spriggan I apparently have too small hands. Or don't have hands, or whatever the hell it is. Okay. I am thoroughly trapped, adjacent to an enemy that can potentially kick my ass, so I'm going to quickly cast Mass Confuse Clouds and start bolting my way out of here. Or, you know, just kill everything that moves and let my summons arrive. That works too. This video is going a little long, but I don't even care. I really want the vaults to be all on one vid. Alright. Oh, booyah. Free stab. I didn't even have to disable him. He was just like, oh, I wonder where my target went. Boom, you dead. Heil Hitler. Or Psych Hitler. Or, you know what I mean. Finally, my first hat that is actually of interest. I should go helmet to pull up all the helmets in the game. Okay, there was the helmet of See Invisible. That's true. And the Dwarven Helm of Intelligence would have been useful to anyone but this character. Remove curse on the wizard's hat. And put on the wizard's hat. I'm no longer bound in armor, which reduces my dodging significantly. And I'd like to be bound in armor. It's not very hard to do. There we go. I kind of realized that at this point, there's no point being super concerned about stuff. I could curse my cloak on, I should curse my cloak on. But here's the thing. Without a means of resisting poison, I'm kind of leery of being in Zot, having poison sprayed at me from 3 sources and not being able to resist it. On the other hand, I'm obviously not going to be dropping preservation when I'm going to be hit with all that stuff, so I don't see what the point of being worried about it is, but whatever. Decision for later. Oh, snap. So, speaking of terrifying situations, here's a dragon that resists fire for sure. Is extremely dangerous. Probably can't be disabled. Well, actually, he can be disabled. He's merely incredibly resistant to hostile enchantments. Let us try to confuse and stab the dragon. Nope. That's a big pile of nope. Turning on regen as I retreat. Anyone who can be mephitic, please, you know, break off pursuit. Anyone who can't, time to start fireballing a little bit. Got the orb. Regen is still active. Crystal ball for my mana. Bolts from distance are always effective. God, I need a non-elemental magic really badly. Okay. Let's go see what's up here. That chamber is going to have decompressed into the main dungeon some, and I need to be prepared for that. What's your deal? Dangerous, extraordinarily resistant, poison, fire, cold, sense invisible. You I can just stab repeatedly, or attack repeatedly till you go down. You I can confuse till you go down. You I'm pretty sure can even be mephitic, but I don't know. Yeah, oh no, immune, so probably not. Metal splinters makes me scared because it's a pure conjuration. Can't really be resisted. Confuse the shapeshifter. Oh, snap. While his back is turned, hit him. While his back is turned, hit him. Okay. Bolts of fire to take down the ghost moth before I suddenly lose all my mana. Okay, he switched to a different form, which was a lot less combat effective. While your back was turned, hit him. While your back is turned, you're dead. Yeah, if I had, like, clouds of summons right now, I could actually just push through as a stabber, and I'd be fine. In fact, I should probably have done that, now that I think about it. I mean, my reasons for not doing it were purely moral, that because I'm not playing with all the summon nerfs, I shouldn't be playing summoner style. But winning is more important than losing, and I am playing the game I'm playing, so might as well play the game I'm playing, right? Bolt, fire, butterfly effect. Has the nice side effect of flooding the rest of the level with butterflies. Channel back mana, and now we're ready to actually start just bolting you. Okay, he's down. There's still a gold dragon at large elsewhere, but I have now picked up the rune. Good stuff, good stuff. All good stuff, actually. Artifact rings always have the potential to be good. Of course, when they're -3/-3 versions of rings I already have, they're not that good. Inaccuracy with strength +5. I'm sorry, but I don't need strength as much as I need resist mutation. And I do need to be able to keep my jewelry cursed on for the sake of my magic. Repel missiles as I charge down these long hallways. confuse and take down... Oh my god, that was an Etten. You take on an Etten, you in for a world of pain, son. Stab you, raise you. Boom! Shakalaka, shakalaka. Take down. Okay, that looks like he got confused because he didn't approach me. Yep. Take down. Whoa! Whoa! What the hell was that? Bolt of penetration. Okay, regen and run for it time. I don't know where these bolts are even coming from. Oh! They're being drawn backwards on my computer. They're actually coming from this direction. Okay. I thought that I was being shot by an invisible centaur or something. You see my confusion. Anyway, whatever it is, he's dead now. Probably a shapeshifter, given that I'm seeing a skeleton of an elf here. Those shapeshifters don't come armed, so I'm just confused as hell. Nope, that's where he is. His body's over there. Okay, now it makes sense. Quarterstaff of speed and strength. Good stuff, but int plus 5 is going to beat that any day. Hey, come at me, bro. Blink. Oh, Toro! Toro! I just auto-traveled directly into a skeleton. I'm not sure how come it didn't stop before that. Maybe he appeared at the end of my turning. Well, that's all 4 chambers, I believe. Yes, yes it is. And while there is a gold dragon somewhere at large on here, frankly, unless I'm in for a gold dragon armor, I'm not coming back, so not a big deal. That's a clear. So we'll see where I'm going to go next. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.